The cleanup is really just beginning for people across the Midwest and the South after Friday's devastating and deadly tornadoes. Take a look at that. That sounds of the heavy machinery at work buzzed through Mayfield, Kentucky, where debris marks the downtown landscape. It's all over the place. In fact, in Kentucky, the death toll now up to 74. Many wondering just how they can move on as some recount harrowing stories of survival. Anthony Vasquez says he and his 4-month-old son took cover in a closet.
If he goes, I'm going with him, you know what I mean? Definitely was not going to let him go at all.
It took out the nucleus of the city is what it did. And that's what's really, really devastating.
President Biden says he will travel to Kentucky on Wednesday to see the damage firsthand. Today, he met with FEMA and Homeland Security officials and says emergency teams are going to stay on the ground as long as they are needed. Here is some new video from the tornadoes that's pretty incredible. In the middle of all the damage and destruction in Bowling Green, photojournalists found that. A single Christmas tree still standing decorated in a home. That tree really basically untouched by the tornadoes. As you can see there, everything's like perfectly in place despite parts of the home being torn off and all around it. I think that is a symbol of the season, we can all agree. In the meantime, Wisconsin Governor Tony Evers tweeting about the tornadoes today. He says, Kathy and I were heartbroken to see the devastation caused by severe weather in several states this past weekend, including in Kentucky and our neighbors in Illinois. Wisconsin is praying for the safety of those still unaccounted for and all of the families and communities that have been affected. One Wisconsin volunteer is deployed to help in tornado-devastated Kentucky. The American Red Cross says the volunteer is already on the way down there. While others in Milwaukee have family that survived the destruction, our Jason Calvi tells us how you can help all of those who are recovering.
Mary, the American Red Cross is not collecting clothing or canned foods right now, so don't drop those off at your local American Red Cross office like this one in Milwaukee. Instead, they say the best way to help is donating cash. The monstrous tornado.
There's nothing that, I can just do but, just pray to God.
Ramming through several states, leaving hundreds homeless.
This is what's left of the living room, dining room, kitchen.
Milwaukee nonprofit consultant Dave Steele's extended family lives close to the destruction.
When it hits that close to home, it really hits you like a ton of bricks.
He says they're all safe and their homes still standing.
The thing with Kentucky and that whole area is people really pull together. That whole area has lost a lot of population over the last 30, 40 years. And the people that are left there, the people that are still there, like really fiercely proud of their hometown and their area, and they really stick together.
And they're getting national help. The American Red Cross says they set up 12 emergency shelters in Arkansas, Tennessee, and Kentucky.
People's lost everything, and it's terrible.
And of the 300 Red Cross workers deploying, one volunteer from Wisconsin already on the way.
I know people still appreciate the prayers and then all the other support that will come in the days following.
And University of Wisconsin basketball center Chris Vogt is from hard-hit Mayfield, Kentucky. He says it's heartbreaking. He sets up a GoFundMe to help. He's already raised $47,000.
This is just a reminder that we're all connected.
And the Salvation Army tells me their Wisconsin workers have not been called to help with their tornado disaster just yet, but they also have a disaster relief fund which you can donate to. To find out how to help any of these organizations, come to our news app, FOX 6 News app, or our website. Reporting live in Milwaukee, Jason Calvi, FOX 6 News.
All right, Jason, thank you.